Blue cap from Dark Musket. Delicacy back in the field. Tower of Lonhro. Extra Zero got back to last in a bunching field. 450 to run. Hazabeel, the leader, comes around the home turn from Real Love when they'd straightened up. Then came Woodsville. There's Blackwood making that searching run around them. And now to the outside. Pike releases the brakes. And Perfect Reflection goes up. Then Dark Musket followed by Belmont Girl. Perfect Reflection, though, gave them Windburn with 150 to go. She's raced away. Here's Delicacy, though, coming after her. Delicacy, Perfect Reflection, Delicacy. Don't know in the Kingston town. Delicacy.
Bob, you haven't been able to hide the emotions down here. Last year we saw a very impressive filly in Delicacy, and we've just seen another Perfect Reflection. What an amazing finish.
Yeah, she's a great filly, isn't she? Everyone thinks that I was confident going in this race and putting her in, but the real reason was that the Guineas was too close to the champion fillies, and she's quite delicate still yet, so I didn't want to overtax her, and we don't get many chances to run in Group 1s.
Statistics don't lie. For a 3-year-old filly to win this race, how high did you rate her coming into this race, and how high do you rate her now in your stable?
Well, I just explained to you, I didn't rate her that high to do this. I thought she's a nice filly, but she had to prove herself. And if the Guineas had been 2 weeks from the champion fillies, I probably would have run her in that.
William Pike was hanging off her as they approached the top of the straight. She was under such a tight hold, and once she let go, we saw that turn of foot, but then Delicacy just showed her why she's won so many races as well. Yeah,
from where I sat, she'd won easily, and then when I got down here, I couldn't believe how close the photo was, so Delicacy was obviously flying home.
Obviously all the excitement about Perfect Reflection now as well, but what about Delicacy? Peter Hall came in here and he was bawling his eyes out, so emotional after that performance as well, and it must be great seeing her put in a performance like that.
Well, he loves her, and it's pretty hard. One horse has won from barrier 16, and he got a run through on the rails from memory.
Where to for Perfect Reflection now, Bob?
The paddock.
Well-deserved rest. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
And Bob, congratulations to you. It's been a perfect result, a Quinella. 4 runners, first to home, a nose margin, first filly to ever win the race. Delicacy almost becoming the first horse ever to win it from the extreme outside gate. His trainer, Puffer Williams, and what a great moment it is for Grant Williams today, saddling up a Group 1 Quinella.
Grant, I bet when you're training and you picture the race a million times, you don't see your 2 horses a couple of lengths in front battling it out in a photo finish.
No, not at all. Last year that happened with us, and Moriarty knocked us off, so it was actually a good result this year.
Bob mentioned that he just wasn't confident at all coming into this race. There was a lot of unknown about Perfect Reflection. What were your thoughts?
You can, anyone that's confident going into a Group 1 race, I reckon, is kidding himself, to be honest. You're against a lot of very good horses. They've all been trained for this race, and you do need a lot of luck. And we didn't have barrier draws. We had the horses were Mickey Mouse. We didn't have barrier draws, and then it rained, and there was 3 really good rides on my horses.
Obviously what she's already done makes her a champion winning this race, but as you mentioned, you haven't had that ideal preparation, skipping the 1400 and then the draw as well today, so you just almost add a little bit more onto this performance, don't you?
You do. I spoke to Bob before the champion fillies and said, I think I've flattened her a bit, and to come through, it's really good.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. A proud moment for you and well deserved.
Cool.
Hawley, Grant Williams is in tears as well with the emotion and everything saw, and I watched you come in and you couldn't hide your emotions. What are they? Explain to us how you're feeling.
Oh, this horse has just done so much for me as a jockey. 2 Group 1s, interstate, doesn't get any better. And today I had a chance to win a Group 1 in WA. And as soon as I got on her, just the affiliation with her, and she's just special, and you just get a bond with her because they just do so much for you.
I mentioned earlier on in the preview that I bumped into you at the same time we arrived on course, and you looked up and you said, this is Delicacy weather, and gee, she ran to it.
Yeah, she was fantastic. I was bolting in behind the stablemate and thinking, do I go out? Do I keep following? I kept following the Perfect Reflection, and when I straightened up, I had her, and then she put a length on me, and then I had her again, and then she kept just holding me the last 50. And if I had one more thing to do as a jockey, how good would it be to beat Willie Pike in a photo?
Yeah, I think everybody would have loved to have done that.
No whip, nothing, just beat him by a half head.
Just pushing the head down.
But he's got me. He's the best jockey in WA, and and he's awesome. And God, I would have loved to nail him.
I don't blame you for that at all. One question, you've hopped on her now at this stage in the campaign. Where is she at compared to where she was last year when you were riding her?
Oh, she's the same horse. Like, she's awesome over this distance, 1800, 2000. Like she had the first up runs are in a railway in a Lastia. So she's not running against 3-year-olds anymore. But you see today why she got voted Horse of the Year, 3-year-old. So, yeah, she's flying, just missed.
I know it must have hurt not getting that victory, Hawley, but hold your head high, mate. That was a courageous ride, a great effort, and you've done yourself proud.
Oh, she's a great horse. She brings out this kind of stuff in you.
Good on you, mate. Well done, Peter Hall. Now, William Pike has weighed in. Correct weight is there. Weight has been declared, and it might be time now to go down and catch up with the Wizard. And what a day it's been once again for the irrepressible W. Pike. He's been able to get this unbeaten filly home and create a little piece of history this afternoon at Ascot, and he's now with Adam McGrath.
Pikey, Hawley said he would have given absolutely anything to beat you in a photo finish, but as he said, we know you're the number one jockey, and we just saw why again.
I think I was on the best horse today. Lightweight, Delicacy run at me so strong, I had no idea who'd won it. I'm just happy that my filly was able to hang on.
We were watching you coming around the turn and you were just hanging off her. She had so much to give. She'd travelled up nicely. How confident were you at the top of the straight?
I don't normally get confident, and I was very confident then, and maybe that's why Delicacy got so close. But look, actually, I got there too early and too easy. She travelled around a bit, she was just going so well. She wasn't over-racing, but she was just going so well. I was trying to tuck in behind Blackwood for a bit longer. I wasn't really able to, and that just left me a tad vulnerable. And Delicacy's got that good finish, and I was lucky to hold her out.
Mr. Bob Peters has said so many great animals. The Cerise and White, we've seen so many great. Delicacy is one of them last year. I know it's just after the race, but where do you rate Perfect Reflection after that performance?
Right now, right near the top. But no, look, she feels so nice. And just the way she lengthens feels so effortless. Floats over the ground. She's got all those attributes, but, next year we'll know how good she really is.
I'm sure there's some people you'd like to thank.
Everybody. No, but Mr. Peters, my family, Jet and Aspen here, the Peters family, the whole stable, the whole setup, they just breed these beautiful horses, and I'm the one lucky enough to be able to ride them today, and it's very nice, and the success that we get to have. Last 2 Saturdays ago, it was a terrible, things didn't quite go well, and Mr. Peters, doesn't sort of get on my back. I'm sure he probably goes home and kicks the door, but he doesn't give me too much grief or anything, and just next time we'll try to do better.
That patchy door will be covered up today, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks.